Rose ain't no Mrs. Cleaver.
This is so gross. Those taste like that's retarded. You better hurry up. Just heaven.
Her husband, Tony, is just Tony. And 4-year-old Haley is a sitcom waiting to happen. But when baby Sophia comes into frame, will the laugh track turn to tears?
Consider yourself lucky, Sophia. You're the last.
Rose and Tony want to party like it's 1999, and 4-year-old Haley loves to get her yayas out. But when a new baby crashes the party, it's time to get it started right. Our panel of birthdays experts will be watching closely over the next 6 weeks. Relationship guru and woman about town, Josie Vogels. Supermom with a watchful eye, Kathy Buckworth. And the man who's always psyched and ready to go, Dr. Irvin Wolkoff. When they met, Rose and Tony saw the light.
We met in religion class. We come from a big Italian family, like right off the boat Italian. So we were kind of young when we had Haley. I was 19 when I got pregnant and 20 when I had her. Haley, what do you think of the new baby? Are you happy?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with her?
Play?
Play?
Yeah.
But the party boy hasn't returned his empties just yet.
I like to go out, and she doesn't really agree with that.
I didn't get pregnant by myself. If I can't drink, he shouldn't be able to all the time either.
And when he's not going out with his pals, he's working. So he can afford to go out with his pals.
Oh, I'm definitely relaxed. I work at 12-hour shifts, so 2 on, 2 off, 3 on, 3 off.
If he's on a whole weekend of night shift, he works all night, sleeps all day, wakes up, eats, and goes back to work. So I know I'm gonna have absolutely no help. I may lose it.
It sounds like she may already be there.
I don't cook.
This meal's pretty typical, I should say. Leftovers, pizza, and chicken wings.
I don't do laundry.
I kind of feel like, why isn't this done? You know, I've been working for 12 hours nonstop.
Dinner's served.
This is too burnt up here. I should rip it off.
Looks like Mommy burned today.
I do think it's gonna be a challenge with Haley, for sure, to say the least.
So have we decided on a baby name yet?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna call her Baby.
No diamond.
Diamond. I keep saying diamond. Why do you like diamond so much?
Stripper baby.
I think she will be struggling for the lead role, for all the attention.
Though Rose is worried about how Haley will fare, she's also concerned about herself.
I don't like change, and I don't like things out of my control. I don't know, it kind of frightens me.
Because they've chosen those traditional roles, and you know me, I'm not a big fan of traditional roles sometimes, but because they have, she should be doing that stuff. Like, honestly, I don't see that she's doing a lot to contribute to the well-being of this household. He's out working, and she's, you know, I don't know what she's doing. She's burning pizza.
Get control, honey, and like make some plans, set up some idea of what's gonna happen.
Can I say one more thing? Take your hat off at dinner. That really annoys me.
Well, brace yourself, Rose, because today's the day baby Diamond, no, just kidding, baby Sophia comes home.
This car is even more annoying now that I have to put 2 kids in.
Looks like Lady's waiting.
Tony is headed back to work, so Rose is going into the first night home with Haley and a new baby alone.
Don't go to work.
Don't go to
Oh,
work.
Daddy has to go to work, sweetheart.
Daddy.
Daddy.
Haley, you still hungry? Here you go, Haley.
All right.
Dinner is served.
After making Haley a dinner of champions, Tony gets his food bank donation / lunch ready.
I'm not a picky eater.
We're gonna start our healthy eating on Monday. You eat 6 small meals a day, protein, carb, and a vegetable with 2 of your meals. In 6 weeks, you're pretty much down like 20 pounds, which is what I need to do.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I miss Daddy.
Yeah, he breaks his heart again.
It breaks his heart when he leaves, eh?
Yeah.
But when Haley is told it's time for bed, the sweetness and light turns pretty dark and very theatrical.
get dressed in your room.
No.
Yep. Haley, come on. Both kids are sleeping. Day 1, and I'm very tired. What? Now you want attention?
Rose spoke way too soon because it's only just begun.
Are you wide awake now? Just when I thought I was gonna relax. Right back into bed. Go.
It's too scary in there.
Haley.
Scary.
Go.
I can't. It's too very scary.
Go. I'll be alone for the next 2 days now. I hate night shift.
Daddy.
Haley. Well, guess what? You blew it.
I love Haley because I kind of identify with that. I wish I could, act that way in my real life every day.
You do.
And just sort of whine and complain when things don't go my way.
What part isn't like you, Joseph?
I like her saying, "Okay, you did, enough with the crap. You blew it with the screaming, and then what does that do, right? The kid is like,
And you know what's going to
screams louder.
happen? As soon as Daddy comes home, she's going to say, "I want Mommy."
Yeah.
Like it's always just they want the one who's not there because they want the attention.
Nutrition might be a bit of concern.
Yeah,
for
I'm
this
thinking,
family.
I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, a bowl of ramen noodles on the couch. I don't know if that's really the best kind of food habits to be teaching your kids, but
And he still had the hat on.
and he still had the hat on.
1 week into having doubled her fun, Tony's on day shift at work, and he and Rose are splitting hairs over splitting responsibilities.
I enjoy feeding her.
Could have fooled me.
But Rose has no trouble cooking up a hot dish of Martyr.
It must be tiring watching me wake up with the baby, eh?
Yep. No.
I have the kind of mentality that I can do things better than anybody else would, so I don't ask for help very often.
And when she says she doesn't ask for help, she means from no one.
I want to get her baptized and I want her to go to a Catholic school, but I'm not particularly a fan of the Catholic Church. They gave us a hard time when we were baptizing Haley. So now I have to go and suck up and promise to go to church and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not looking forward to that.
And it's not the only thing that's got Rose all prickly.
Getting a little tired of the dog, to tell you the truth. She's the biggest challenge right now for me. She keeps tearing apart the garbage in the backyard. Did the dog fart now?
I get the spray. It stinks.
This is not funny. She clears the room.
We're keeping her, and you're not taking her away.
We'll see.
Lady isn't the only stinky one in the house at the moment.
Well, I'd like to hop in the shower quick. Sweet dreams.
I'm kind of jealous that he gets to shower whenever he feels like he needs a shower.
Pet lover over here. Dog.
That's why you don't have any
The
kids.
dog is acting out because the dog is jealous too. I mean, they have 2 kids now.
All dogs aren't that smart.
They are. So are you kidding? They get totally jealous. I had a friend whose dog ate her socks when she had her second child because he was so jealous. They had the dog before. They had 2 kids. Again, the planning thing. Maybe the dog needed to go away for a while when they were getting adjusted to the new kid. Dog, pets are not just dispensable. It's like, okay, we got kids now, so let's get rid of the pets.
Now she's just discovering the dog is a pain. Now she's discovering, she can't take a shower. He won't do it, or I give her the baby, but I have to take the baby back and do it myself. She's got classic sort of first-time mom stuff going on there.
I totally have that, I can do everything better than everyone else thing, but better for your sanity to just let go of some of that stuff and just let things slide a little bit and not worry about it. Stop being a martyr.
Since Tony is up and gone early to work, Rose is on her own again.
You done yet? Well, hurry up.
But this time, she needs to get Haley and Sophia out of bed.
Mornings are crazy. I never wake up early enough, I don't think. I lost my baby bag. Why haven't you got dressed at all? Wakey, wakey. It's backwards. You can't wear it like that.
How?
Okay, go brush your teeth. I'm trying to let her do things herself, but when you're running late and stuff like that, it starts getting hard. Let me see. Can you go wash your face? Come on. Haley loves school. She has a little clique there. It's her and 3 other people, and stop at the curb. They eat lunch together and they play together, and It's funny how clicks start so young, right? Oh, goodness.
You almost fell.
I almost fell down and squished you. Okay, go get in line.
After a refreshing morning walk, it's time for an even more refreshing smoke.
Didn't take long to pick this habit up again. I said it with Haley too, like, I stopped smoking, but I didn't quit smoking.
Where's the understanding of each other as a couple? Where's the attunement to little Haley? If you don't have empathy to grease the wheels,
But I
they're
harp
gonna
on this
fall
all
off.
the time. Like, that's basically all you can do in the first 6 weeks is to get through the operation of getting through the next hour, getting through the next day.
I think she is utterly exhausted. She's someone who will not give up control. So those are issues, but they're doing a lot of things right.
I mean, I see the smoking as sort of a barometer. You know, this is her way of saying, I know that it's risking my well-being, but, you know, I'm not so calm here.
It's been 3 weeks since Sophia has joined the party, and the joint is jumping.
Haley, what are you doing? Well, Daddy's in the shower. Get back to bed.
But Rose is feeling a little wilted.
My sister calls when the baby's sleeping and me and Tony are just relaxing. Like, I'll kind of have to tell her that I have to call her back just to, I don't know, I guess catch up with Tony, I guess. Struggling to find balance. I just feel like I'm losing touch with everybody in the outside world. No.
Give me the phone.
But Tony is definitely keeping his connections to the outside world.
So I'm going out for a couple drinks.
For what?
You know, I've been working a lot lately and I feel like I need a little couple hours out.
Well, when's my time out? I don't get to just go out. So when are you coming home? 9 o'clock.
12.
No, that's retarded. That's absolutely out of the question.
Just throw a time out there.
I'm serious.
All right.
No, it's always all right.
10. You have the phone? Like, those are probably people that are coming here.
Good.
You really make me feel welcome to come home.
My concerns for these people, well, my concern are mainly about Rose, because I think that she's shouldering all this stuff and she's kind of going, you know, I'm doing all the right things, but there's this martyr thing of like, well, Tony gets to do whatever the hell he wants, and here I am stuck at home with these babies.
And my concern is, unless and until they plan a little, until they get more reliable childcare, they're going to drift further and further apart. She's going to resent him for getting everything. He's going to resent her for being a nag.
It's been 4 weeks since baby Sophia has come home, and Rose has kicked Lady the dog out.
Now that I've vacuumed up enough dog hair to construct another animal, last night, a very nice lady and her even nicer husband came, and they decided that they could give her a better home.
I think she was becoming jealous. She started going to the washroom on the floor, constantly tearing the garbage apart. It was just too much with the new baby.
We talked about it with Haley before. She was still pretty sad when she left, when Lady left, but one mention of ice cream and the tears disappeared.
And now that they've taken care of Lady, it's time to take care of their long-awaited diet.
Cucumbers, lots of strawberries. You know I mean business when I'm eating cottage cheese. I've come to learn that if you mix it with sweetener and apples, it tastes almost like ice cream.
And it's not the only thing she needs to sort out. Now she's got Tony in her sights.
Every time he comes to this table, see how it's all like destroyed? It was nicely folded. And he comes and he like tears it apart. Hey, I have a bone to pick with you. Don't ask me why I'm choosing to do this now. When you come to this table, if you could try not to, like, friggin' throw shit everywhere, like, if you could, like, look through the pile neatly or something along those lines, that'd be helpful.
Sure, my love.
Yeah, he says that now.
So, since Tony doesn't want to be given away too, today's his chance to please his lady.
Going to get my nails did. Mom, you ready?
Not before she loads up on the darts. Is she going to bingo too?
How much was this bag?
$18.
$18 for like 100 of them.
200.
So what if it's like smoking twigs and grass? Oh, this is so nice. I don't think I'm going home. Let's just hop in the car and go to Mexico.
How do you think Tony's doing at home?
I imagine babies crying and
Yeah.
dirty children, and
Yeah. I imagine Haley's getting hungry
my
by
house
now.
will be a mess.
Not quite.
You hungry? Want to help me make you some eggs?
Careful. There, that was a good one. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Good day.
What's going to work?
Teamwork.
Think your hash browns are ready?
Yeah. It's delicious.
Would you like a drink?
Okay.
Because this guy's not bad. He has some skills. So I think
Yeah.
one of the things that Rose is going to have to overcome is the expectation or the hope that Tony will be a schmo.
I'm glad to see that she's finally getting out and doing something for herself. I think it's going to take more than just a manicure, you know, to feel a bit better, but it's a good sign.
And apparently, having gangrenous green painted on her nails and toes wasn't enough for Rose. She needs some serious ink, man.
I've called in my tattooing recruits, Hope and Scott. They're my support. Tony was concerned that he didn't want to look at somebody else's name while he was having sex with me.
Lovely.
And you're loving it, eh?
It's funny, but it's wrong.
Bye, Mommy.
You want something to bite on?
Daddy.
So my theory on tattoos is the most profound way to express your love for somebody. There's nothing that you could do that would express that more. Like you're permanently tattooing your body. This is quite possibly the most painful spot I've ever been tattooed. Something about a period in your life. Oh my God, I was wrong. That is the most painful spot I've ever been tattooed. That's kind of what I tend to do, just put things that mean a lot.
Freshly inked Rose is hoping for a night home with the family, but that's shot down faster than Tony can say overtime.
Oh, I'm working tonight, eh?
No.
11 to 7.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that pisses me.
They're going to have to do the dopey stuff. They're going to have to do out once a week for 3 hours where they could talk if they want to and don't have to.
I'm not that worried about them for that because they do seem like that, you know, Rose anyway, that was a priority. And I think they will continue to make that a priority. And when they're feeling more gracious towards each other, I think that it won't just be a sort of a gesture or a thing we have to do. It'll be something they hopefully will look forward to.
And it pays you back because even though it might be uncomfortable for these two to leave their traditional roles, it can be nothing but rewarding. She'll get to have mani-pedis and hair.
We'll stop nagging. Just give us more manicures and pedicures.
A lot
and
of
we're
women
good.
can get by on manis, pedis, and hair. Some need facials, and some need trips to Hawaii.
And
It's a
some
person.
need tattoos.
5 weeks since Sophia's birth, and holy moly, Rose has got a thorn in her side.
The deacon says that he wants to see us at church 6 times before he'll baptize her. I just feel like we're being like blackmailed with my daughter's baptism held over our head, like, and I ain't putting no money in the basket either. When I ovulate, I'm a bitch. I can't find the motivation to go to church because I just don't care.
Haley's been baptized and she's Catholic, and I don't want Sophia to be the odd one out, I guess.
Honestly, I know you want to go to church, but I am in a really, really bitchy mood. If you get me in a room with that deacon, it's not going to turn out good.
Well, she's getting baptized.
Sophia will be baptized.
It's just gotta be by Rose's rules.
I'm not giving into the church. I'm not going.
But unfortunately, Rose has given up on her diet.
All the cottage cheese is still there. All the veggies. Yeah, maybe next week.
You know, you can take the girl out of church, but you can't take the church out of the girl. Once you've had a religious identity implanted in you, it lasts, and it's more important than anyone wants to admit, even apostates.
Well,
so I'm
we
glad...
don't have to get into a big discussion of whether you should have religion or shouldn't
Okay,
have it, but
here's
they
the-
need to deal
here's
with the
the deal
issue,
in
and
short.
that's what they're dealing with.
Yes.
She needs to put it to rest.
To rest
she's
so
gonna
she
drive
can
her
move on.
crazy. Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's do this.
Today, Rose is on deck to clean the backyard and the memories of one messy dog.
Sunday, we're having a barbecue here. It's supposed to be really nice. This is so gross.
Language Rose, child present.
Haley, come here.
I stand right here.
Do you want to get in trouble? Haley is definitely a handful. What do you got? What do you got? What is that? I've learned with Haley to pick and choose your battles, because if you try to battle her on everything, I would just be so exhausted at the end of the day. It's not even worth it. Do you want to go for your slumber party tomorrow?
No.
God, she's even more of a diva than I am.
What they've done in cleaning up the yard and having a barbecue is important because besides it's nice, it's a statement. It's a way of asserting for themselves that they still exist. It's not all humdrum, dreary work, and they could actually have a nice time like they're used to having.
Today, 6 weeks after Sophia has come home, Rose and Tony are hosting a barbecue. And once again, Tony needs to preen.
Going in the shower?
Now.
Now.
When people are gonna be here in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, you better hurry up. I think our lives are very hectic now. We're just sliding by. You guys can go out back if you want. I never realized how good I had it before with one kid. Not this year.
Who has an attitude?
I do.
You do. Oh my goodness.
I wish I would have remembered what it's like having a newborn. No one wants to watch a newborn. We're pretty much tied down to the house. Consider yourself lucky, Sophia. You're the last. Yeah. I ain't doing this again.
But Rose finally manages to mingle with her family and says the words every father wants to hear.
Want to see my new tattoo? The new tattoo does not affect our sex life whatsoever.
No.
No, he's not thinking about that when I'm getting freaky.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up, Rose. That's swell.
We've sacrificed our alone time. She's all yours before my stomach eats itself.
I'm not too alarmed on behalf of Tony and Rose, but I hope Rose keeps this thing in the air that they need to have a relationship as a couple. I think that's good.
Rose didn't seem especially happy in the role of staying-at-home mom when she was expecting the baby. So if she's really not happy with that, I hope that she explores that and says, is this really what I want to do?
Haley seems like, you know, she's gonna be a great kid. That kid's full of personality, and she's charming. I still miss the dog.
Essentially, I never get a break.
Every day's a break for you.
Oh yeah, it's just heaven.
So tonight, Rose and Tony are working on finding Rose her little piece of heaven.
Tonight, we have rented a limo, and we are going to party. I'm leaving the kids with a sitter for the first time. I am looking forward to getting out and speaking to someone who has a higher IQ than a 4-year-old.
And who might that be, Rose?
Baby white socks, really?
Well, if I had clean socks.
I want some cleavage. Tony, you're blocking the cleavage. To be in a limo.
With no kids.
A rose is a rose and was always a rose.
Of course we're gonna make it. We've grown together. We were 16 when we met. People grow a lot from 16 to 25.
Yeah, they grow to be crazy and mean and angry.
Jerks. Like, you try pushing a watermelon through your and we'll see how you feel. It tastes like
I only said good things, hon.
All right, thank you.
Hey, cameraman, you're up.